This is my Grave EZ3 hand quilting frame. These are no longer made, but you can still find them in secondary markets. I was very fortunate to find this on Facebook Marketplace. It has 3 rails. The back rail and the bottom rail is where the backing of the quilt attach, face down. And then the middle rail and the bottom rail is where the quilt top and the batting attach. They didn't videotape me putting it all together because I wasn't super confident that I could do it successfully, but this did go much smoother than my first quilt, so the next time I load a quilt, I will show you the whole process. The cat's name is Duncan, and he is 2.5 years old, and with most things in his life, he's very ornery, very entertaining, and sometimes a little annoying. Getting a ruler to check to make sure my line is straight where I've been attaching the batting to that back rail. It's looking pretty good. So the next step is going to be to start rolling that back rail backwards, and then I can attach the bottom of this quilt to the front rail. I also found that when I did this, there's so much weight on the quilt, and then also the friction from the wool was making it very hard to roll. I tried a few different things, couldn't get it to work, so I had to call my husband down to help, and then it rolled very easily. Notice how straight it looks on the side. That's kind of what you're looking for. You want to make sure as it's rolling, your batting and quilt look very straight. That way you know it's all going to match up. So I already have the backing of the quilt pinned to the bottom rail. So in order to pin the quilt top and batting to the bottom rail, I am going to carefully remove each pin and then replace it so that it's attaching the backing to the batting and to the quilt top. And then the final step to getting this quilt loaded onto the frame is to baste all 3 layers at the bottom edge and then up the sides. So I just sit and I baste all 3 layers, and every time I advance the wheel on the rail, I baste up the side again, and that just holds everything very secure while I'm quilting. For the foreseeable future, I'll be hanging out here quilting this quilt. I know you have a lot of options when it comes to actually quilting a quilt. You can machine quilt it, you can send it off to a long arm, you can hand quilt. I really enjoy the process of hand quilting, so I selfishly have not experimented with long arming or machine quilting too much. And as you can see, I have my frame set up behind the couch so that when the family watches TV together, I can still be part of the family, and I can also watch TV or movies when I get a moment to myself.